Rustproof application should be performed prior to undercoating. To begin rustproofing, you must first fill the SATA spray gun with the Rust Remedy product and set the air regulator on the gun to 40 to 60 psi. Additionally, be sure that all three of your wands are clean and ready to use. Safety is of utmost importance when working with any of the TST materials, and certain safety apparel is required during the application process. An OSHA-approved respirator, protective coveralls, safety glasses, and rubber gloves must be worn at all times. Picking up where factory coverage leaves off, TST Rust Remedy shields vehicles from environmental and industrial ailments. Penetrating at least 18 individual locations, Rust Remedy covers more than 127 square feet of the vehicle, preventing damage from snow, salt, rain, road construction, and industrial fallout. Start the rustproofing application by opening the vehicle's hood, trunk, or hatch and all doors. It is important that all windows are closed and that the seatbelts are secured in such a manner that they will not come into contact with the rustproofing spray. Beginning under the hood, use the hook wand to spray the firewall, shock towers, fender wells, and lip, radiator support, battery support, behind the headlights, and any other areas where salt, dirt, and mud may lay. Spray the rustproof in all the openings within the hood, ensuring that the product reaches down into the channels of the hood. Access to the inner fenders is available at the front of the fenders immediately behind the headlight areas. When applied properly, rustproof sprayed onto the inner fender areas should be visible in the form of a mist coming from the other side of the fender. At this point, attach the 48-inch rigid wand to the spray gun. Work this wand forward through the fender from inside the door jamb. Spraying in a 360-degree mist, this wand is able to completely cover the inside of the fender area. Next, reattach the hook wand and, gaining access from the bottom of the inside door jamb, spray the hinges and lower dog legs of the front fenders. Continuing onto the trunk of the car, pull the carpeting away from the quarter panel and rear edge. Taking extra care to ensure that all the seam areas receive an ample portion of the product, spray the rustproofing in the designated areas, as well as the areas around the trunk latch and tailgate assemblies. Remember, the trunk lids are manufactured much the same manner as hoods. There are numerous openings available in which to spray the Rust Remedy product. Be sure to take advantage of these openings and apply the product here with the same care and consistency you practiced when spraying the hood. It is important to note that misty road sprays and moisture blown up by air turbulence attack rear trunk lid edges, accumulating moisture at the seams between the inner and outer skins. It is vital to ensure total and complete coverage in this area, especially on the very bottom lips where moisture will most likely settle. If the vehicle has a hatchback door, spray the rustproofing through the drain holes and in any areas covered by the rubber plugs on the bottom and sides of the door. The hook wands provide the best access to these areas, and the removal of the taillight will allow access to the rear quarter panels on all vans and SUVs. When rustproofing a truck, be aware of the tailgate and access holes around the trunk latch and tailgate assemblies. All these areas should receive a thorough application of the TST Rust Remedy product. Next, moving on to the vehicle doors. Pull the door molding to one side in order to expose the manufacturer's drain holes. Insert the hook wand into each individual drain hole to be sure to rotate the wand while you spray the rust proofing to ensure proper coverage. Repeat this process on all the doors of the vehicle. When applied correctly, you will notice a mist of the product coming out of the window channel. This designates a thorough application. Additionally, most vehicles have manufacturer's access holes in the sides of the doors. Remove any rubber plugs from these holes and rustproof then in the same manner previously described. Look for the mist to escape from the drain holes and window openings. You will want to remove the scuff plate on the inside of the doors in order to access the rocker panels. Holes for screws also provide access to the rocker panels. For this application, you will want to use the 360-degree flex wand. This will allow you to run the wand the length of the rocker panel. If you experience any difficulty, access to the rocker panels can also be obtained from underneath the vehicle. These plugs will become visible when the vehicle is raised in the air for the undercoat application. Providing a strong resistance to rust, moisture, salt, and dirt, TST Silent Rider equips your vehicle's underbody with a permanent, resilient finish. Not only protecting the vehicle's undercarriage against road debris, Silent Rider also reduces the amount of road noise, creating a quieter and more pleasant driving experience. Silent Rider undercoating can be applied alone or in conjunction with TST Rust Remedy. When you rustproof, you must undercoat. To begin Silent Rider undercoat application, place the vehicle on a lift, gaining access to the undercarriage. Make sure that all debris is removed before the product application begins. Any heavy snow, salt, or dirt deposits should be sprayed first with pressurized water and then with an air hose to remove excess water. Spray everything except the engine transmission, drive shaft, exhaust pipes, catalytic converter, heat shields, brake drums, brake shoes, the brake cables where they enter the drums, shock absorbers, and generally anything else that will heat up or move when the vehicle is in motion. Start by filling the Satis spray gun with the Silent Rider undercoating and set the air pressure between 60 and 120 psi. You will also need to locate the quick tip attachment and the hook wand for this process. Again, it is crucial that you wear the required safety wardrobe throughout the entire process, as it can be extremely messy. The actual application is extremely simple. Begin at the front of the vehicle and spraying accurately and thoroughly, apply the product to the undercarriage from each direction so as not to miss any important areas. Once the vehicle is completely rust-proofed and undercoated, remove it from the lift and place the vehicle in a wash bay. Do not allow the vehicle to sit for more than 15 minutes after the undercoat application. You will need to clean the vehicle with TST Kero Clean in order to remove the overspray. This product will remove the overspray without leaving solvents or residue in the pores of the paint. To wash properly, begin by spraying the vehicle with Kero Clean. After spraying, hand wash the car with a Kero Clean soaked cloth, paying close attention to the areas around the base of the vehicle that may have come into closer contact with the undercoating product. Next, you'll want to rinse the vehicle with water and finish with a normal wash and dry. In virtually every step of the TST treatment process, attention to detail and cleanliness remains of utmost importance. Please remember to take pride in your work and complete the application process as instructed. Defined by a commitment to excellence and the consistent production of quality products, TST is the leading protector of the world's multiple modes of transportation.